Hi, welcome to another episode of That's the Thing 2 Overture. It is episode 155, and it is Thursday, April the 16th.
I'm Kevin.
I'm Drew.
And I'm Nolan.
So we were talking about
Okay, so I'm
Sandbox.
I'm insane enough that like Nintendo just put out a piece of freeware where it's the like Mario 64 Mario face
Yeah,
where you get to just tug and squeeze and stretch, or the Mario Party mini game where you have to stretch and move the face around to match the template it gave you.
yeah.
But it's just like a Yoshi.
Okay.
But it made me start thinking, man, if I was insane, I would boot up an emulator of Mario 64 and make an actual animation using that technology of just Mario being like, "It's a me, Mario," and
Oh
then like
yeah,
maybe do a wink at the camera,
I could see it. I could see it.
right? And I think it'd be cute and it'd be cool. And obviously, you'd do it in celebration of like the 30th anniversary of that game or something.
Yeah.
But I'm also like, I'm not masochistic to enough to do that to
No,
myself.
no. That's your own like. There's certain, for lack of a better word, I'm gonna say like hype. Yeah, no. I was gonna say autism, but I don't think that. I think it's just hyper fixation.
Yeah.
And sometimes you need someone with a hyperfixation to do that. You need the guy who's going to be like the guy whose videos I watch where he just plays Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Yeah.
And you look at his video, his YouTube channel. I'm looking up the guy. I'm looking him up. Yeah, Marshall Voss, and he just plays like Roller Coaster Tycoon, and he talks about Roller Coaster Tycoon, and you just need that. Like,
Oh, who's the guy that every chain chomp glitch in Mario
oh, you
64?
mean God, I forgot his name, but I know that dude. I love his it's like Panenkoic, like 1995 or something.
Yeah, I can't watch those. I
Oh, those
cannot
are
watch
so
those.
good. Oh, those are so good. You're looking like not that there's 100% a little bit of the tism there. I mean,
Yeah,
but man, those videos are great. I think
no, I can't.
to steal a quote from one Maximilian dude, this man, instead of being a doctor, devoted all of his brain work into Mario 64. But he knows everything about Mario 64.
Yep, it's wild.
Like literally
I
everything.
I bet I could ask how many polygons make up the Mario model, and he could tell me.
Oh, he can tell you easy. He can tell you about how the misalignment in and creates like single pixel wide walls, which in speed runs can cause you just whiff a jump because on a rotating surface you actually hit the wall because you specifically went in at just the right speed and angle where Mario's position overlapped and counted as hitting the wall.
I want to know if the number of polygons on Mario differs when he doesn't have his hat on versus when he does have his hat on.
Well,
Like, it should just be Mario polygons plus hat polygons, but I want it to be like, oh, but actually when the hat goes on, this part of his head is erased, so therefore the math is different.
well, it depends if it's the object is there or not. Because sometimes the object spawns and the I don't know. I don't know.
It
Okay,
doesn't load an entirely new model. That's what I want to know.
okay. So Drew, you posted in the Discord the king size Reese's Oreo 4 cup. Did you eat these or did you just see
Oh
them?
my god.
I do have something I did eat this week to share, but I did not. I just saw these after we had talked about Kevin's secret
Yeah,
Oreo
the
technology. Is
Oreo
you
Reese.
put it on top of a Reese,
Yeah.
and then it turns out no, they just made that.
Yeah, but the problem is that they cut it into little chunks, and it's been inside the peanut butter, and it's not going to have the consistency you want.
It's more like a cookies and cream Reese's than an Oreo
Yeah, and
Reese's.
And I
Yeah.
saw it, and it's like a white chocolate Reese. And even though I like white chocolate and I like Reese's, I actually don't like white chocolate Reese's. I think it's too
It's a little
sweet.
too sweet. They're a little too sweet. If they used regular peanut butter instead of their peanut butter filling, I
Yes.
think it would work.
Or if it was like way more salty. They needed to make it like more salty peanut butter. Okay.
Oh, you want your salty white cream?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we now we're talking. Now
I'm gonna double down on this. Not only do I not like the white chocolate, I'm starting to not like Reese's chocolate. Period.
well, that's okay, because
I see it.
Because
it is that
I
kind
feel like
of
it's getting worse.
Hershey's. It's that Hershey kind of chocolate, and Hershey chocolate
Yep.
is notoriously not
It's-
good.
It's less of a problem with the white chocolate, but it's still like a very sweet milk chocolate and a very sweet peanut butter filling.
Yeah, I
Like,
that's why I like the
Peanut butter filling. Peanut butter
Oreo
filling is
on
still
top,
great.
because you get
I have a problem with the chocolate now.
can I introduce you to my artisanal Reese cup?
no, those are good. I've had good like peanut butter cups. Don't get me wrong. Also, that's why I like
the one that goes to my mind is like, what's the ones they have at Cracker Barrel that you were able to buy? It was
sometimes
like off-brand Reese's, but it's still pretty good.
I don't like the ones where they make a peanut butter cup and the chocolate is too hard, like it's too thick. I don't really like that.
If
I don't-
it's too thick, I agree.
I
But
put
sometimes I think
chocolate bars in the fridge because I like them to be harder, so I can't relate.
No, that's okay. Like
Oh, I
this
mean,
is
I'm with you there because I do that with my Snickers.
so like
Yeah.
frozen
The
frozen
only thing I can't do
Snickers
that
are the
with-
only way to eat Snickers. I don't like regular. I don't really, but a frozen one, that's pretty good.
Like,
It's pretty good.
I guess you could do it with a hollow one, but I remember as a kid having a solid chocolate rabbit and putting it in the fridge, and then like I could not eat it because it was too solid.
Hell yeah!
I just had to like beaver or like rat, like just scrape off chocolate shavings.
Yeah,
with my
just like
front teeth,
Dracula.
Oh my
Like Billy and
gosh.
Mandy.
scrape and lick.
Hell yeah, just gnaw on it like a creature. Sometimes you just need to gnaw on something like a creature.
Yep.
You just need to
Yep.
just get
Yeah,
in
that's why
there.
you buy-
Get it.
You buy the king size, not the king size. It's the giant size Hershey's Kisses.
Yeah.
Where it's just
Oh
one.
god,
big,
it just
solid
because it
piece of-
starts and you're just like you're just trying to bite in.
And as a kid, how are you supposed to bite into it? How are you supposed to eat it?
No, you just gnaw on it.
You're
like
not.
it's
just
like
gnaw
a
on
chew
it.
toy. You saw.
So I specifically have a memory of getting that for Christmas, and I remember, I think it's sometime after New Year's. Me and my brother both had one, and we're going to our room, unwrapping it, and then just looking at it, and it's been gnawed at, and I'm still not even close to the middle. Starting to go bad, and I'm like, I still want my chocolate though. Well, here, I'll take another bite. Too much, all right, and then I'll put it up and save it for the next day. They're awful.
Yeah.
It's my Everest.
It's,
It literally is.
it's like whenever you had
My
a
sister being
jawbreaker, and one of the most disappointing things is getting one of those big old jawbreakers, and you're like, this thing sucks.
It sucks. Ed and Eddie made these look cool.
No,
these
Ed-
suck actually.
Yeah, because you either,
I licked my tongue raw, like my tongue was bleeding from licking.
I did
one of
too.
those things.
oh no, it's
Okay, it's happened to me.
I remember what would happen is you'd get a giant jawbreaker, which is like the size of like a baseball,
Yep.
Yeah.
and you'd kind of lick and kind of gnaw at it, and then your parents would like cover it in cellophane tape and say, "We'll save this for later," and then they just throw it away. That's what happened. That happened to me like 2 times. Because I remember the first time it happened, I'm like, well, it's not going to happen again. I'm going to finish it this time. And then, no. In the trash
Into
it
the
goes.
trash it goes.
Gone.
I remember fitting one inside my mouth, and it was a struggle to get it past my teeth. And then I was like, oh, this might be stuck. Because, of course, Ed and Eddie just put the whole thing in.
Well, they just put it in there.
And I'm like,
No,
oh, I'm
then
feeling like Ed and Eddie.
No, you're sitting there for a bit with like your mouth completely open because you can't get it back out, but also you can't just swallow it. So now you're just sitting there,
Yes,
mouth open, like
Oh,
and you
trying to
can
whittle it down.
breathe. Like, thankfully your nose isn't blocked, and it's because like you still
Yeah.
breathe, but you're just like, oh,
listen,
oh,
Oh, oh.
listen for all your OnlyFans models out here. We're throwing out your Ed and Eddie SMM photo shoot where they put the jawbreaker in the mouth and use it as the ball gag. Think about it.
yeah.
It
I'm surprised that's not like a sitcom
that feels like it'd be a thing.
bit.
Yeah.
Like one of the kids in a sitcom would do that, and they couldn't get it out, and the doctor would be like, "Well, it's sugar, so just give it time, and it'll dissolve on its own."
And it just does it.
Like, yeah, like fucking how did I never see Reese do that in Malcolm
That
in the
feel
Middle?
no. This was like a Dewey thing
Yeah,
where Dewey would just have like a jawbreaker for the entire day.
And Lois is like, "Can you breathe? Are you okay?" Ah, he'll be
No.
fine. And then they'll just go
okay,
on,
fine.
go throughout
Oh well,
the day.
it's gonna dissolve, Dewey. You'll be fine. That feels like a season 2 Dewey
That's like
plot.
that's a season. I just see something similar to like The Purse, where like some kid makes fun of him and then he like headbutts him with the hard jawbreaker and it like breaks his teeth or something, and the other kid runs
Yeah.
away and he's just like, just mind his own business. I have not seen New Malcolm in the Middle, but at some point I'll get to it.
I didn't realize it was just a 4
Eh.
episode miniseries.
Like, well, me and my dad are gonna watch it. We're gonna watch it after we finish Space Force. We'll get there.
Uh,
I'm kind of more
Sorry,
okay at it just being like a short-term thing too.
yeah, that's how I feel.
Oh, I think that's the better way to do it. I don't think that I could. I'm fine if you want to do the retro revival as the mini series or the let's see where they're at right now for like a couple episodes and then we're gone.
Yeah. Longtime listeners will know I was very negative on this announcement, and I thought it was going to be like a brand new series, like a whole season. They were trying to just bring back the
Oh
entire
God,
show.
I don't. Yeah, I would no, thank you. You can't do that.
No, I think we were all a
Well,
little negative, and now seeing it like this, I'm like, all right, I'll let it pass.
yeah.
It also, as long as it's good, then or even like fine. I don't know. There's like some of the like I feel like I am so against these retro revival crap, but then some of them hit for me and they hit fine, and I'm like, okay. Like I liked King of the Hill. I liked New King of the Hill. I enjoyed, even though like my heart tells me that I would. My heart tells me this should have been a new show and we don't need just like Hank Hill back, but also my heart is like, but Hank Hill's back and it's okay.
Like, the best one of these things is Puss in Boots 2.
Puss in Boots 2 is but the Puss in Boots 2 is like a legit sick ass movie.
Yeah, I know. That's why I say that's the best. But it's like a sick ass movie that's a legacy sequel to a forgettable spin-off.
That's true, because it came. I think that helped it that it came out of nowhere, and people were
Yeah.
like, "Yo, have you seen Puss in Boots 2?" And you'd be like, "Bullshit," and then you watch it, and you're like, "Oh, hold on."
Holy shit. It's like this is a team that had nothing to lose, and they're just like, nah, let's push it. Let's do it.
Why'd they go so hard on Puss in Boots 2? And you're like, all right, I see you, Puss in Boots 2.
They could have just made another Shrek, but they went in.
They could have just made it like the laziest garbage, and it would have been like, yeah, okay. I just keep thinking about candy. Speaking of candy, Drew, tell me more about our favorite investigative bullshit that you linked.
So
yeah.
everyone remembers the Jason Universe 12-inch campfire dog from
Yeah.
Universal Studios,
Yes.
featuring chopped brisket, angry orchard fondue,
Yeah.
and
Something.
crispy onion.
Yeah.
Which, if I could take a second and step back and say, one, I keep forgetting that it's called the campfire dog and not like the campfire log hot dog.
If it was
And
a
so I'm always
campfire
like,
log hot dog, it'd make way more
That's
sense.
a good name.
right? Like,
That's it,
and then you do it with like either like chili and ketchup and cheese, so it looks like it's on like fire.
You
But-
put chili and then you put like some spicy stuff on top. It's like a spicy like habanero or whatever on top.
Yeah,
That'd be
some
the
red
flames.
peppers and green
Yeah.
peppers and some yellow cheese.
And well, also,
And, like,
and on top of that, you smoke it under with like some sort of wood.
Yeah, so make it a
Yeah.
little smoky
That
flavor.
taste.
Like, also, like, I'm sorry, you put chopped brisket on it. Brisket's like owned by the Texas Chainsaw. That's the barbecue.
Yeah.
You can't do Jason with barbecue.
I agree. That should be Leatherface's special barbecue or something.
Yeah.
Where now I'm thinking where Crystal Lake is like East Coast, right? Is it Northeast?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I think
okay.
it's Northeast.
Well, I think it's because like
Because
remember he goes to
he
New
gets on a
York.
cruise ship and goes to Manhattan.
Yeah, so it's like
Jason
That is
takes
true. Yeah,
Manhattan.
okay.
yeah, like it's in like in-state New York around that region.
And like they're on that boat for like 1 or 2 days, like not a week. So it's got to be somewhere mid-Atlantic.
You could
Possibly
maybe
New
argue
England.
Midwest. No, there's
I could see
mountains.
that.
It doesn't. No, it has to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could just say it's in Maine. Like all spooky stuff, it's in Maine.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. The scariest
But
state,
yeah.
Maine.
Yeah.
But yeah. So why do you ask? Because the barbecue. Nothing says barbecue like New England.
Yeah, I don't.
That's so stupid.
But anyway, Drew.
So anyway,
Why does this Why are we
What's
talking
like
about
a-
this again?
it's like everyone's favorite Ed, Ed, Eddie episode. Universal Studios has just reskinned the scam, and it is now Shaggy and Scoop's 12-foot long
It's the
Munchies hot
Universal Monster Dog. It's
Yeah.
part of
Then
the
they tie in-
the Shaggy and Scooby Spooktacular.
dog. Yeah.
And it's literally
So
the same
the
ingredients.
condiments are different, but it's the same thing.
It's
It's the same thing.
it's like
They
pulled
weren't
pork.
selling it. They weren't selling it. We know they're not selling it because it sucks. But they're like, let's just rebrand it because obviously they're not eating it because it's Jason themed.
Let me read.
We still got all these Jason Universe hot dogs in the back.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do?
Okay, so let me read the copy. This is the copy of the Universal Monster. Okay. The Universal Monsters are nothing short of iconic, and there's nothing short about this hot dog inspired by them. The Universal Monster 22-inch dog has these titans of classic cinema represented in each and every bite. This shareable handheld is topped with pulled pork, inspired by the Wolfman. Kale cabbage slaw, that's the creature from the Black Lagoon. Fried garlic chips. Dracula, of course. Spicy pickles. Frankenstein's monster. And a streak of white barbecue sauce, just like the Bride of Frankenstein's signature do. I have many issues with this.
This is insane.
Sorry,
This is
Dracula is garlic or ketchup, or preferably garlic ketchup.
Okay.
okay. Why is it inspired by Dracula? When is he eating garlic
Yeah,
chips?
Dracula doesn't eat garlic.
Well, that's why it says inspired by Dracula. They don't mean the character; they mean the movie.
Yeah, but there's
Dracula,
Okay, so
of course.
maybe that's like the only one that worked.
Okay,
Where does pulled pork and the
what does Frankenstein's
Wolfman?
monster have to do with spicy pickles? Yeah, pulled pork. What does that have to do with Wolfman?
Kale cabbage
Kale,
slaw. That's the creature. That should be like a fish or something.
Anchovies or some shit. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
oh,
Yeah, so like also this like because I looked at that article and it made me just realize am I either too old or not Disney adult enough to be swayed by themed food?
Yeah.
did you look at the One Piece and the Sailor Moon food that they are going to have as well?
I didn't
Yeah, I
look
saw
at
that
that.
too.
I saw,
You
but
can get the you can get anime meat on a stick at the One Piece restaurant.
okay, hold on. Maybe I've realized that I'm all in for themed food if you put some fucking effort into it. Like it okay, did they actually put in the Scooby giant sandwich?
Yes, yes. I had to go and find that on their actual
I'm looking at their
Universal Studios
website.
website. But my problem with it is, it's like how you should eat this is you would just break it into three sandwiches,
Yeah, because that's
but
like
there's
the problem.
not enough of the bread to do that because it's like
I can't
there's
find
one,
it.
two, three. Yeah, it's like the
It's fine.
Universal Studios blog.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I'll get there later.
We'll
Yeah,
find out
it's
later.
yeah.
I'll get there. I'll
But that same blog also talks about the One Piece restaurant they're gonna have. I found it. It is fucking gold. The Sailor Moon restaurant is taking over the Mexican restaurant, and I was just like, "Fuck yes."
It should be Dragon Ball Z taking over the Mexican restaurant.
Yes, yes. But it is gold. It still works to me that it's Sailor Moon.
Well,
One Piece is taking over the sushi Japanese restaurant, so I mean,
no,
like, okay, yeah,
that
sure.
makes sense. It's fish. It's pirate food. Like that's okay. I'm not gonna. That's see like if you just sold me like fried fish and some French fries and said like East Blue Plate special, I'd be like, oh okay.
Yeah, variety
Yeah.
special.
Yeah. You said like this was what Sanji was having to cook up, and you're like, man, Sanji, you pan fry a suspiciously Lon John Silver's looking fish plank, but okay, I'll deal with it. At least it's appropriate.
So what is the point of like making everything some sort of iconic restaurant or
Oh, so
food items or
you can
anything?
upcharge
No,
the fuck out of it, so people can take a picture
but
of it.
yeah, but also, like they are doing a Scooby Doo promotion this summer where it's like Mystery Inc. backlot or something, and it's Scooby Doo, the Mystery Inc. team versus the Universal Monsters. So
Okay.
that's why they have the Scooby Doo food tie-in, which also not the craziest. Scooby snacks. Scoob and Shag always have the munchies.
Yeah. No. I
It
mean, it's
it makes sense. Same, but it's literally just like Kevin said. It's to get the Disney adults to go and take pictures of the food.
yeah. I feel like I can't be a Disney adult. Like,
No, I got too much self-respect.
no, I just have like I'd rather spend my money on other things.
Oh, that too.
Like
Like
I don't.
I think there was maybe a case for it in the early 2000s when like Fast Pass was just starting and the packs were not above capacity every day.
Yeah, well, I mean, because I can. Well, see, I get it. I get the desperation to escape, and you must consume. And Walt Disney is opening up his rancid frozen head vibes and saying, "You can come here, it'll all be okay." But it's not. And I'm just like I don't know. That's a lot
Like
of
now
money.
it's just lines galore. Like I think lines were obviously always a problem, but now it's just lines galore.
Well, listen, you gotta like when you have a theme park, you gotta put those people somewhere. You gotta put them
Yeah.
somewhere. You can't have them milling around. That's when the teens start getting bored and doing vandalism. You gotta put them in that fucking line for an hour.
Look at that queue.
That's how you do them. Listen, that's how it works in Roller Coaster Tycoon. You put those fuckers in lines, and then you put TVs on there, and then they don't get upset. They'll sit there. Park rating doesn't go down at all.
I don't get it. I mean, it may also be that I'm I'm at an age where I don't care about theme parks anymore, or I don't know, they just kind of suck now.
I think we're supposed to be at an age where we have young children that we're gonna take them to the theme park and then vicariously relive our joy through our children.
It's.
I mean, actually, that's
But
probably
that
what it is.
didn't work
I will-
out.
I feel like once you get a driver's license and can actually drive, a lot of the smaller things stop having an appeal. Like go-karts, I'm like, who fucking cares? I can't even wreck someone.
Yeah.
It's just driving. It's, ooh, let me pass you. No, then I would be losing. My cart's
fuck you,
my
no.
cart's faster than yours, but not fast enough to pass you. Let me pass you.
I think it's just there's something
You also learned that like all the carts aren't equally as powerful. There's some
Yeah.
bad ones and some really good ones.
Yep.
it just depends whatever you get on the list.
But I do still like roller coasters. So if you go to an amusement park in the middle of the week and there's no lines, I think that's still good.
I think part of my issue is something like as I've gotten older, and it's like I could make this trip to go to, because I've thought about going to Universal Studios because I want to see like the Super Mario World place, and I'm like, oh wow, that'd be really cool. But then part of me is like, that's like a massive trip, a massive expense to be like, oh wow, that's really cool. And I'm like, I could buy like, for that cost, I could buy like 20 Gunpla kits that I would never build, or a bunch of video, I could just buy a Switch 2 and Donkey Kong and be like, yeah,
I was literally about to say, yeah, you should buy a Switch 2 and then and Pokepia, and I'll be like, yeah, okay, this is actually just as good.
I understand it's orders of magnitude more expensive, but at that point, I'm almost like, I would rather just go to Japan and go to their Nintendo world.
I've thought
100%.
about this. I've thought about like, because I'm in a spot where there's almost nothing that's going to get me to go on a vacation. It would have to be something very severe, or very like, oh, it turns out I got really into miniature war games, so I have to go to Adepticon or some shit. But even still, like, I don't know. But like, if
going to Combo Breaker is the closest possibility.
And even then, I'm just not like, I don't know.
Yeah, I get it.
Like, I don't know. I don't know.
I would rather spend that money on either just going to the beach or a cruise or something than, I don't know, going to Universal to watch, just see Harry Potter World or like anything else. I don't know. I would rather spend money to go to Paris, Europe. I'm sorry, Disney Europe in Paris.
Euro Disney?
Than go to the one in Florida. Yeah, I'd rather go there.
Yeah.
I think my issue is just like...
But that's something else.
And it's also, I will say again, I like roller coasters. I am not enough of an aficionado where, like, I have a master list of roller coasters that I just want to ride and check off and be like, oh, but this one had this strengths and weaknesses. A roller coaster is a roller coaster.
My problem is I'd go on every roller coaster once, and then I'd be like, all right, I'm good.
Yeah.
All right, I'm out. Yeah.
That's why middle of the week is great, because it's no one's in line. I can circle around and immediately ride this again if I want to. But I don't have, like, I don't want to, oh, I've never ridden this one at Universal. They put in a new one. I need to go check that bad boy out. Also, it was weird. This is like my first time riding a roller coaster in like 10, 15 years or something.
When did you do this?
over Christmas,
Okay.
Kelsey had a Christmas concert at SeaWorld in San Antonio,
Okay.
and they have like roller coasters and shit at that SeaWorld because I guess
Okay.
SeaWorld realized people hate SeaWorld and are gonna be like, y'all suck.
Oh,
And
so
so
no,
they had to put
no.
in other things
I think
that
that's
aren't animal
smart.
abuse.
I think that's
I
actually really
do.
smart by SeaWorld because they're pivoting. They're like, okay, so people don't like our killer whale like force show. If we build like
Yep.
5 roller coasters, the park can stay open. We can just
Yeah.
transition out. We'll have like an aquarium, just like a regular ass aquarium, because people aren't going to get mad that there's fish in the fish tank. No one does going to do that.
Yep.
And then you could just have like, I don't know, like Shamu themed 2 Shamu roller coasters, and we're good.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But I got like oddly sad writing it because my dad was a big roller coaster fan. So I just started thinking about him while I'm going through barrel rolls and double backflips and shit. I'm like weird. The ennui has set in on a roller coaster of all
Ah,
fucking places.
I remember the last roller coaster I went on. It was a while back where I went to. God, it was. I don't. Was this pre or post COVID? It might have been pre-COVID. Or I went to like Universal Studios with my dad, and because he had something at like, he had some like conference at like, it was either Disney World or around like Orlando, and then we're like, we'll just go to the park one day, and I'm like, all right,
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
went
We're
there
here. We might as well do it.
and I did it, and I felt so underwhelmed. I felt so underwhelmed. I was more impressed by like the gardening and work. I'm like, oh damn, yo, they mowed this
The
lawn.
landscaping,
Yeah,
yeah.
I was like I was walking around and I was the guy who was like really impressed with the theming, and then I got to the ride. I'm like, okay, but I'm like, yo, you see this? Yo, that's really
But I,
clever. That forced
but I
perspective.
think But I think that's true. And also, you've just watched a lot of fucking.
Oh, I've watched a lot of Defunct Land and shit, and Ginny Nichols
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
all that shit. So that's poison to my
And so,
brain.
like, but, like, I think as an adult, you do get that ability to appreciate it. Like, not like a kid is just like, oh, I don't even care what I'm looking at. It's just like, it's supposed to be this. And as an adult, you're like, man, this is a lot of work to get to here.
I also feel like as an adult, you're way more likely to lean in and play along.
Yeah.
Like like a
Oh,
child's gonna
Yeah.
play along, a teen is gonna be too cool for it, but then when you're like in your 30s, you're like, fuck it, we're gonna hang out with Goofy.
Yeah. What's up, Gaston?
Yo, what up? Yo,
I'll
I'm in
see you
here.
at the tavern later for a drinking
Yo, we
contest.
gotta do it. I'm gonna lose. I can't do those push-ups. I can't do all. I can do 1 push-up, maybe 2, and then I'm
Oh,
done.
push-ups are hard.
They're very well. Proper push-up is hard. What do you think? Speaking of trips, what do you think about the Northern Lion cruise? The Northern Lion, the huge
Oh, I saw you
cruise.
post this. I
Yeah.
assumed you meant it was like just some other cruise thing. Is it actually with Northern Lion?
Yes, it's like
Yeah,
him and some
yeah,
Twitch
no,
streaming guys, and you can go on the cruise with them.
yeah. It's basically gonna be Twitch chat the cruise.
Yeah.
I'm most
Like,
interested in the people who wind up buying a ticket to this because it's a discounted ticket for a cruise and they don't understand what they're letting themselves in.
Oh God, it'd be bad.
yes.
So
Oh no, like the random like moms and dads are like
Yeah,
they're just like "Oh, people cruise, let's get on this," and it's just wall to wall
like
Twitch.
it's like when the
Just, like,
dentist convention is at the same time as the anime convention, and they are not
yeah,
thrilled about what's happening.
no,
when the
like
mariachi convention is at the same time as Evo.
Hell yeah, but that's like hell yeah.
yeah, it's
But
literally
yeah, like both of Kelsey's like sets of parents do cruises, and so I'm just hoping for like one of them to be
That'd
like,
be so
"Oh,
good.
hey, we're going on this Northern Lion cruise."
It's like, yeah, you should do the Northern Lion
Oh yeah.
cruise. I
Hey,
so
press.
yeah, you go.
No, you're good. I'm
I
gonna
was
make
just
a
gonna
stupid
say.
mean joke.
So this got me to thinking. What YouTube Twitch personality cruise would you go on, if any,
I
or
wouldn't.
what the disasters
I
would?
wouldn't.
There's one I
Do you
would.
remember being at Otakon?
Oh,
You
I do.
remember being at
Oh, I
Otakon?
do. But there's one I
Because the
would.
problem is there's only one streamer, and all of the commenters are going to be the ones on the cruise.
So
Yeah.
what I would go for. I've thought about this. What it would be like, because to me it's like what's the cruise going to be like, and then the crowd. So I think.
Oh, Green Dragon Con.
Yeah, actually, Green Dragon Con's probably fine, because
Yeah.
you'd get some like
Oh my god.
D&D players, and they're, I don't know, our age to older. Like, that's not gonna.
Yep.
At worst, that'll be fine. You're not gonna.
Yep.
You can't be. At least in my experience, you can't be that unsocial and regularly play Dungeons and Dragons. It doesn't work. You have to have a bare
Yeah.
minimum.
Yeah.
So like,
I think that's the line for me is of what if I'm gun to the head choosing one of these kind of things to go to. That's what I'm gonna pick.
I think the Bricky cruise could work, because it would just be a Warhammer. It would just be like a Warhammer on the boat, but Bricky's there. And listen, this is not like ideal, but I think it would be fine. I don't think you're not gonna get like your fire festival out of that. It's gonna be
Balloons, a cruise.
it'll just be him, and it'll be some tables, and you can either play Warhammer, or you can play like a land setup of Halo 3 for Xbox 360. And you know what? That's okay. That's fine.
I'm literally like thinking in my head about that, and it's going to be like the you guys hit a big wave, and like some people's models get knocked over,
no,
and now there's like 20 arguments over placement.
No, that's why you
going
gotta
on.
magnetize your bases, and then
You
all
have
the
to magnetize
magnets. It'll be work. There's plans here. It's part of the.
Oh wait, no, you know what, I know my favorite Twitch streamer I'd want to go on a cruise with, and it's Raylith.
Yeah, you go. Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's why I don't stream anymore. But
Yeah.
mainly because I'm lazy. I was also thinking legitimately peak prime giant bomb, when I count as Ryan Davis, bless his heart, still alive. I would go on that cruise. I would go on the giant bomb cruise, because I think
Like
Ryan
right
Davis
before Patrick Klepek.
Yeah, Ryan Davis. He'd set up something. He was the guy who managed all their E3 like stuff, and he can manage it. Like, he would manage it, and it would work, and it would be okay, and you'd have a good time. I think that would work. But then again, that's impossible, because rest in peace, Ryan Davis. He's dead.
Yep.
But
Too powerful for this world.
he was. But I
All
think
that
like
power.
that's the only two I would think of that would go. I think if you went on Germa's cruise, it would turn into a nightmare.
It's a nightmare. That's horrible.
You'd be walking into like The Purge. It'd be like The Purge and a Smiling Friends episode combined.
God. Just like an entire cruise of Germa fans.
No, but it'd be orchestrated by him. He'd have some plan.
Yeah, no. There's also going to be like some sort of psychological Saw hell game going on
That's
as
what
well.
I mean.
It's like mentally destroying me.
Like, you would go onto the Germa cruise, and it would just be you alone on the boat, but you'd be live streamed, and then there'd be like ghosts or ghouls or monsters on there, and you'd be like crying.
Like, oh fuck, I got tricked.
You're like, oh god.
So like, is it just like it's an actual vacation? Or I mean,
I think this is just like TwitchCon on a boat.
That's I mean, that kind of sucks, because like, what you get on it because you want to be around your favorite Twitch streamer, but you can't be around them all the time.
I still think
like people are going to be like fighting for like time to be around Northern Lion or whoever else is on the cruise, and it's going to be a mess.
Like I I would hope there's a logistics to this of like, okay, here your like number, and this is the time slot you have.
Meetup
And even doing
time.
that, it's still going to be, unfortunately, your time is also set with like at least 30 other people.
See, it's just
Yeah.
like I can't do that because mentally I have my own social hang up that I feel like if I met anyone from the internet in real life, they would hate me. So I don't want to live with that. Like I don't want to walk up to I don't know Pan and Coic.
Wooly,
Yeah, yeah. I'll be like, "Hey, Pat, I drew your comics. You think I'm cool?" And he's like, "No." And I go, "Oh
Oh,
man, oh no,
it,
get away! My family's trying to enjoy this cruise.
oh no."
it's also, I think, optimally how this has to go is none of the streamers are on the boat. They're just at home streaming.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. It could be like
Oh,
one of
that'd be
those
perfect.
VTube meetups where they just meet the screen.
Yeah.
That actually.
No, I think I
This is
or
also like my. What's the other thing I'm thinking about too is I feel like this might be a little dangerous for streamers because
Parasocial
there are some
relationships
rabid fans.
dangerous?
Yeah,
oh
there's a,
oh
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Oh,
No, it's
no,
bad.
wait, really? I
And you're
guess
on a
so.
boat. You can't get away from them. This isn't like you're at the convention center, you have the security, you can go to a different hotel room. You're at sea.
Well, okay, that's not true. They would just put the person in the brig
Oh
because they
hell
still
yeah.
have those, and then at the next dock, they would just disembark, and then it is on them to get themselves home.
Yeah, but like if I was Northern to me Northern Lion is such a level of streaming where I feel like you can't do random ass public events.
Mm-hmm.
Like the loading ready run guys can show up somewhere. People be like, "Oh hey." But they're not going to like no one's
They'd be like, oh, cool.
no one's going to do that. Like if you're a VTuber above a certain level, like you can't. That VTube's for your own protection.
Yep.
If you're in an A
Yep,
to
it's-
B
it's why-
tier VTuber group, no. If you're
No.
like in a C tier, you might be okay.
No, that
Might.
It's
nah,
why mangaka are all recluses.
yeah, no, they
Yeah.
don't want to know. I did like that tweet you said when Tite Kubo of Bleach was just like, "Fuck all you. If you think you could beat Bleach, then do it, bitch." And I'm like, "Yeah, all right." I like that attitude. I still
yeah.
think Bleach kind of sucks, but you know what? Well on ya. I don't think I could do better.
Yep. I could not.
Mm-mm.
I could do better.
No, I
Gundam
also-
Seed
I like that
Destiny.
he says,
show
like, nah,
fucking sucks.
it's- Make a better comic, and if you can't draw, then work hard and be an editor and do better.
Yeah, be part
Like,
of the
he's like, nah.
situation.
As the Super Smash community would say, no Johns.
And you know what? There's some cool parts of Bleach. I'm gonna lie. Listen, some cool stuff. It falls apart, dude. Probably due to editors and pacing, and you go in there, you have a couple arcs in your brain, and they say do a bunch more, and you're like, I don't know. The story ended.
The problem is that the street punk fighting paranormals exists already and was way better.
Well, yeah, but it wasn't running at the same time because he was running his magnum opus that was killing him.
Help.
Still is killing him.
Ugh.
I
Every so
love
often,
seeing
I
him,
still
like-
sign in to check and see, is it back? Has it been announced?
I think Hunter x Hunter is one of the few things where like it's always on hiatus. And I just want him to show up and say, "I can't do it. My back's hurt. It's over. I'm sorry." And I'd be like, "Thank you. That's okay, Togashi. You don't have to."
I think they figured out a system, and that's why now it's like we get one chapter every 2 years or so, which is like, nope, that's fine. We can.
That's okay. That's fine. Yeah,
I think
no, you do
I meant
you,
to say
man.
I meant to say one volume.
No, I
said
thought
one
I thought
chapter.
no, I thought you were going,
Yeah.
and I'm like, no, yeah, one chapter every couple of years. Sometimes it shows up.
I mean, kind of.
It's 2 hours long, but I do
There,
recommend the Sarah Z Misery Memoir video. Highly recommended.
so what
I meant to try that, and then I just never got to it.
It's
But you
it
posted it yesterday.
yeah, because I
Yeah.
watched it like over the week. So it's basically the pitch is the Misery Memoirs are people who would write stories about how rough their childhood it was and how tough it was, and it turns out they're all fake. They're all fake.
oh God.
Spoiler for the video.
So what are the misery memoirs? Like,
So
I
it's a
get what you just said their content, but like context, what are they?
in the 90s, you know, people that would go on like Oprah and they'd talk about their incredible life story, how they overcame such adversities and did all this shit, like all those
Sure. Yeah.
books,
Okay.
and every like
Yeah.
90% of them are fake. Like there was one woman who was like speaking. She claimed to be a Native American who grew up in poverty and saw her friends die. And it turns out she was like a middle-aged white woman putting on an accent and made it all up. But she went on like all
Oh my
these shows, and there's like images of her going, "Yeah, Holmes, P Dog got killed," and I was like, "Damn." And you're just like, oh,
Oh.
and you're just and it's full of that. It's just nothing, and how like that grifting culture has now like transmogrified into like influencer culture shit. But like this is the proto version of it.
Okay. Yep. I get you now. I understand
Yeah.
now.
There's a big twist in there. There's like it's not the JD Vance one, which I thought was going to show up, but it didn't. But that's basically also his whatever. That's a misery memoir.
Okay, get out of here. He's trying to say Middletown, Ohio, Wisconsin is part of Appalachia.
Dude, I'm so pissed about that. I'm so
Dude, get
pissed
outta
about
here.
that. It's because he's like, yeah, I left my country values in the middle of Ohio. It's like, what the fuck you doing?
And like also this week he tried to like explain to the Pope theological concepts and doctrines. It's like,
It's
yeah.
so,
shut up.
Yeah.
I forgot he's a convert.
Yeah,
He's a
no,
Catholic
yeah,
convert.
you know,
He's saying that.
he joined the covenant so he could do PvP.
Oof.
Even if he wasn't a convert, it's still well. If he wasn't a convert, he'd understand the Pope is not just some like.
He's
whatever,
not. The
what to
Pope
do
isn't
about
just a
nothing.
pastor.
Yeah, the Pope is the papacy. He
Not to get too political, but you really don't have to argue with the Pope. You just don't have to do it.
No.
He can.
But
he,
no, these people have to argue
No,
with everything.
Of course, because that's like his whole thing. His
If I'm
grievances.
wrong, that means I'm bad.
I can't be wrong. I must be right. Unless I understand that emotion. I feel that emotion a lot. Okay, I want
Which-
to before I wanted
yeah.
to get to this
Which
before I
also
get.
going back to the Appalachia thing,
Yeah.
I'm glad all the Appalachia people beat him up when he was a kid.
Yeah.
Because yeah, if he was like, actually, let me argue about the point, like, no, nerd, and then I throw him in the water and dunk him.
Also,
Yeah,
he was playing
exactly.
like a recurring nightmare fucking Magic the Gathering deck. That kid wasn't that poor.
Oh yeah, get out of here.
No, it was. I think that's the. He talked about like, yeah, I played this deck. I'm like, no, that's not like a cheap ass deck. That's not us. We bought like a starter deck and a couple booster packs, and that's all we had. No, he was running like
Yep, that's what we had.
he's running like some shit. I'm on to you. What I'm also on to is the gendering of mobile suits, because I've been thinking about this. Because I posted my Gundam
Okay.
Calibarn, and people called Calibarn a he, which I think is okay. But when
So like, this is when you were talking about this, I was thinking like, okay, he's doing his Caliburn,
Yeah.
so maybe he's talking about Caliburn, Lilith, and Ariel,
Ariel's a girl,
the three most feminine. Yeah, those are girl suits.
yeah, because I was thinking like,
They're-
but
they're-
Calibarn is the most masculine of them. If you look at it, it has the widest shoulders.
Oh,
It's like androgynous comparatively.
Well, because it's big. It's big like Celeste is.
Yeah, it's also what I like about Calibarn thematically is that it's the most cursed of all the Witch from Mercury suits, and it's also the literal white devil, which is what Gundam is called, and it's all in white. I think that's cool.
I think they're all girls.
You think every mobile suit's a girl?
Yep.
No.
No.
Before them, they're all girls. Like every cool car,
some are guys,
they're
some
all
are girls.
girls.
No, some
Nope,
are
they're all
guys.
girls.
No, some are guys.
Nope.
Some are girls.
GPO1 is a dude. Okay.
The Zaku.
I don't know what that is,
GPO2
but it's a girl. You're not about to tell
It's
me
the-
the Red Comet is a boy. The Red Comet is a girl.
No,
It's pink.
no. The Zaku is a boy. The Zaku is a boy. Gun Cannon
they're all
is a boy.
girls.
Gun Tank is a girl. A fine woman.
Yes.
You don't draw dudes on fighter planes because they're all
White
girls.
Base is a girl.
White Base is
Okay.
a girl.
Jim is a guy.
Mercurius.
Rick Dom.
No, Rick Dom's a dude. Rick Dom's 100% a dude.
Yeah, it's a dude.
Oh, it's a dude. I was gonna say Mercurius, female, V8, male.
Gundam Alex. That's a girl.
Gundam Alex is a girl. The
Yeah.
Sazabi is a guy. Because it's the most char. Now, you can argue that the Sazabi is gay, and I would accept that. I would
Yeah,
accept
no.
not
Okay,
gender.
Sazabi is a gay.
It is a
Sazabi
gay man.
man.
Sazabi is a gay man.
Yeah.
But the
I'll let
Hikushiki,
that one pass.
super gay. It's covered in gold. It's golden. It's
Yeah.
my glorious golden ass. No, Hikushiki, gay man.
Oh, thank you.
The Zeta, I actually think the Zeta's a man. I think Zeta's
I'll
masculine.
fight you on that. Zeta's more of a girl. Double Zeta is a man.
Okay, I agree with you on double Zeta. I agree with you.
Yeah.
I think the I think the Leo is a man. I think Tall Geese is a man.
Devil Gundam.
Devil Gundam, masculine.
Okay, see, that's where you're wrong. Devil Gundam is at its peak when piloted by a woman because it is a lady.
Okay. You know what? Obviously, Noble
And
Gundam is a...
that, dear listeners, is how we disprove Kevin's entire argument.
No.
He can't even pay
No.
attention to basic Gundam facts in the show, but he's a Gundam gender expert? I don't think so.
Well,
He talked about Mercurius. It didn't make a Mercurius bisexual joke.
Yeah.
that's why I wanted to bring the topic.
Mercurius.
'Cause that's actually a really good joke. I couldn't think of that.
So see, there you go, listeners. They're all girls. They're all ladies.
Drew's got a point. He's back you in the
He
corner
has
now.
a point, and he is back in
I
because
gotta agree with him a
because
little
like
bit.
I'm trying to fight it, but like it's hard for me to come up with one that I think is what about the O with its little penis arm?
You know what the O is?
It's
The only one I will give you, the only one I can give you, is Tequila Gundam.
Tequila Gundam's pretty good. It has a. What about the turn? No, the turn A is kind of gender ambiguous, but it does have
Yeah.
a mustache.
I mean, it does have a cockpit though.
yeah, that's true. And gender is
So-
very key. I think the turn A is a guy. I think turn A 100%. 100%.
He's got a mustache.
It's a mustache.
He's got a mustache. He's got a big old hog.
And that show gender is on the front and foremost. Like there's another one piloted by literal penis man. That one's a guy.
Like, honestly, it's G Gundam. If you could make an argument, G Gundam, whatever the pilot's gender is, that's what the robot
That's
is.
that's because that's what I was thinking about G Gundam is, and G Gundam because that's the extension of the self. Like every Gundam is
Because it's not a machine. It's you.
yeah.
The same is also true of Iron-Blooded Orphans for the ones that jack in.
But that's some of them. I don't think so. Like I think Ball or Bale is a
No.
girl.
No,
Like, if you
I-
jack into it, then it is part of you.
Like Lupus Rex is 100% a dude. 100%.
Yeah,
100%.
Ball. No, Ball. I
Actually,
feel like Ball
Lupus,
is a. Wait, go
Lupus
ahead.
Rex is a prepubescent boy.
Yeah.
No, he is most assuredly post-pubescent. Mikazuki had a sex. One of the only confirmed Gundam pilots to have sex.
He was
and
in a
child.
polycule. Yes.
100%.
He was in a polycule with his boss and his childhood friend.
And the robot. The robot was there when he
And
fucked.
the robot. It was
He
in
was
there too,
plugged in.
technically.
He had to be plugged in while he did it.
He was crippled unless he was plugged in. That's the only way he
That's
could
the
have
only
sex.
way he had.
was
He
using the
fucked in that
robot.
cockpit.
It's the only way
He did it.
he could get someone pregnant.
And he
Have
did. We
sex
see.
in the
You see
cockpit.
the end of the show. She has a baby.
She has a baby and it's in a mobile game, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't watch the Urban.
I don't know.
part.
I don't know
if
anything
that's
beyond
there.
that.
No, it's over.
No, but I'm gonna go with that. I mean, G-Quux.
G-Quux are girls. Everything in that show is
Yeah,
a girl.
G-Quux.
I don't fight that. That's Evangelions.
Yeah.
No, that's like I think so. What Drew has taught me, where I guess I'm learning about my own prejudices, because I assumed that every mobile suit was male unless otherwise, and I think Drew has enlightened me that they're all girls unless otherwise. There's the exceptions.
Yeah.
There's some exceptions.
Nope.
But most
mean-
mobile suits are girls, and I can't argue it. I agree with this. This is what you come here for.
Well, no, we're saying Gundams. Gundams,
No, I think mobile
I
suits.
feel like have more.
I think
Yeah, I'd say mobile suit.
I think I even go to mechs. I think most mechs they're ladies.
Yep.
Like you look, and I think it just works that way. Like the Pat
Ships are girls, and it just keeps going.
Yeah, ships are girls,
Yes,
cars
yes,
are girls, and I think he's correct. To quote Kevin from Pid 10, you treat a woman like you treat a car. And then you never elaborate. You just don't elaborate.
Go ahead, finish the sentence.
He goes,
No.
The one good part, well, I don't know, the second good part of Ben 10 Alien Force is that clip, and when Ben is just having his very bad day, and they ignore him. What else?
Now I'm thinking about it. Is it that people don't want to be inside of the male robot? They'd rather be inside, or they don't want a car to be male. They'd rather have it be female, so it's not gay to be inside of it.
I think it stems from like romance.
Yeah,
like not like lovey-dovey romance, but like high adventure romance, like that kind of thing.
It could also be that it's your partner. And when you're
Yeah.
heteronormative, you consider the partner the other gender, because you're like, listen, this is I need this. I need my robot to function, or else I die. So I gotta treat her with respect.
And like, I'm curious to know too if like, did this start because like figureheads on ships were women,
Or is that the other way around?
or did that? Yeah. So
think it's the
I
other-
don't know.
I don't know. I feel it's the
Maybe
other
they
way.
thought like the male sea gods would not destroy a ship if it had a pretty lady on it.
Do you think it was something to do with like
Kind of
horses?
kept going from there.
Or mares more easily rideable than like stallions? Is there something with this?
I think there is.
I have no
I
idea.
think
But
JoJo
no,
talked
'cause-
about that at some point.
Because then like the kick-ass horses are the like the
Yeah, the black
Achilles
stallion is
tamed
all.
an untamable stallion.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
always going to be
So I
like
don't-
the number one. But like the horse you need to get you from point A to point B on the trail might be the girl horse. Because
Yeah, you're gonna ride Valkyrie or Slow Dancer.
Yeah. Listen.
Yeah, throw
Horse
your
talk.
ball. Yeah. Hit your horse with your still ball so it goes faster.
No, you need to activate its legs. Also,
But it's got to be a girl.
Moon Psyche, that's a girl.
Funsai. I don't know. Is Funsaki
Yes.
a girl?
I have no idea. They never
Yeah,
elaborate.
we never see
Funpsyche's gender.
Funsaki's balls.
Yeah. But that's also, if I was an
Not in the
animator,
tight
I wouldn't
suit.
draw that either.
All right. I'm looking this up.
It's one of those where I was like, I wonder if Foon Psyche is, for listeners.
Funsaki is a man. It's a he.
Okay.
That makes sense because Master Asia would be able to tame Funsaki, which is literally what happens when Domon beats him and is able to tame Funsaki. It works.
Yeah. I love
Put my
the
horse
image
in a
of
latex suit.
Foon Psyche going through the latex suit generator
Oh,
and
it's
just
so
a horse
good.
erupting out of it.
It's so fucking good. It's so good. That's why a lot of my top like 5 Gundams have been in like flux, but G Gundam stays at 3. It's unmoved. Like a
knows
rock.
exactly what it is.
And it nails it. And it nails it so perfectly. And it also I could gush about G Gundam for hours. It ages better. Like every year it just ages completely better. Like it knows what you want to see in every episode. You get Domon yelling, "Here I go. This hand of mine burns with an awesome power, or shines with it." And you're like, "Yeah."
Do it.
Every episode has the climax,
Grab
and
that
that
monkey.
climax is when he grabs that motherfucker in the face and explodes them, and you're like, I'm waiting for it.
Hell yeah.
It's so good.
Hell yeah.
It's so good. It's thematically
Yeah.
good. I feel really stupid, so I saw this on the internet about G Gundam. That Schwarzbruder in German is Dark Brother.
Yep, it's Black Brother.
And I did not know that. And I'm like, oh, that's so
Yeah,
stupid
oh.
obvious. But I'm like, oh,
So dumb.
I'm dumb. I'm dumb. But you know what? That's okay. Cause that Gundam's really cool. It has tonfas and it spins around.
It's so fucking awesome.
It's really good.
Yep.
Really good.
There he goes, hyper mode. Yeah, he's sick as hell.
Oh, it's fucking G Gundam's incredible. Gonna have to. I fucking hate Gundam Seed Destiny. It is the first bad Gundam I've seen. It is so fucking bad. I hate this show. I keep wanting to complain about it, but thankfully we're at the end of time, so we're not there yet.
Don't worry. Once you finish everything, you'll be.
Oh, I'm just gonna
have a big discussion for it.
It's so bad. Gundam. Let me say this. So far, Gundam Seed Destiny makes Gundams like. Oh, what was I trying to say? I had an analogy. Like. It was something like Gundam Seed Destiny makes Gundam Build Fighters Try look like Gundam Build Fighters. Because in terms, like you're looking at this and I legitimately watch the opening of Gundam Seed Destiny every time because that's the only good part of the episode. It's a TM Revolution song, and I'm like, yeah, okay, those guys did the theme song to Thunderbolt Fantasy. I wish I was watching that.
Okay, so I have ship naming convention possible answers.
All right.
After the first link on Google, so take this with a
All
grain
right,
of salt.
no, close us out with this.
So that it could either be the idea of it's like the motherly entity protecting and guiding the crew to safety,
Okay.
or I think much more likely, other languages have nouns and refer to inanimate objects with gendered language.
Yeah, they do have gendered. They have gendered.
Yeah,
pronouns.
English just doesn't do it. So it's probably just other languages did it, and English just picked it up.
So it was like la ship instead of L ship
Yeah.
or la boat, and then it just kind of said, nah, that's the girl because it's the la boat.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense. Anyway.
Like I can see just a fucking Frenchman on the boat, and it's like, oh, the boat, she is not happy
Yeah, I can see it.
because they just say fucking la ship.
Yeah. No, I get it. I get it.
Yep.
Well,
Actually,
that makes way more sense. Later
Yeah, that's
days,
it.
everybody.
Later days.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.